pressurizing the keg. Now that the keg is full of whatever you're going to serve, we just filled it with beer, but obviously, as we've been saying, you can fill this with anything. We now need to pressurize it. So there's two pressures we talk about, keg pressure and serving pressure. Serving pressure is when you're actually using the cooler keg. Keg pressure is right now. So we have this full of a beverage, we're gonna hook up the CO2, we're gonna pressurize it, and then we're gonna also remove the room air, because right now we've got beer up to here, and then this is all just room air, and we wanna get that out of the keg. So we attach the CO2 to the regulator. The knob is turned, counterclockwise, so it's as high as it can go. You can now attach either side, it doesn't matter. Find your in post, you pull up on the lip, push down until it clicks, and then for this beer, we look at the PSI gauge and we fill until we get to 10 PSI. And this is where you reference the pressure guide in the manual or on the website for the exact number for your beverage. So now that it's pressurized, we have beer, we have pressurized headspace, and we've got room air in there as well. So we're gonna pull up on this ring, and that lets out a little bit of room air. So I'm gonna do that a few times. And so what that did is this keeps replacing CO2, and CO2 is heavier than room air. So now you have whatever beverage you have in the keg blanketed in CO2 at the correct pressure for that beverage. So now everything can normalize and you can get a much better pour later on. So we'll just take this off. And then always turn that up, keep the regulator in the off position. You always want to leave your regulator unpressurized when it's not in use. So now that the keg is full, it's pressurized, the room air is gone, we can take this keg, put it in the fridge. You can put a piece of tape across here, label it. We honestly just take a Sharpie, label it right on the stainless steel, it cleans right off. But we do that because in this scenario, we have beer, and we want the pressure, the temperature, everything to normalize over the next day. But if you're doing something that's not sparkling, like margaritas, as we've mentioned before, is you put it in under pressure and the margaritas will absorb the CO2 and then you get sparkling margaritas. So whatever you're putting in here, you're either going to get the pressure just right, or you can even add carbonation to other beverages that don't usually have it, so have fun with it.